His house is for sale in Sevier County, but prospective buyers were under the impression the house was rent to own. 6 News consumer reporter Don Dare says fake real estate listings may catch a lot of people off guard.
That's for sure, Don. And with the price of an average-sized home sky high and rental costs out of sight, scammers are taking advantage of the situation. Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace are popular sites for digital real estate scams. Since every real estate transaction to either buy or rent a home involves a significant amount of money, scammers are on the prowl. You had this house custom made?
Yes, sir. I had it custom built. It's 2 master suites.
Jim Bruns' home in Seymour is for sale. His 1-acre piece of property includes a big 4-car garage and a 2,000 square foot custom-built modular home. Inside, there are 2 big master bedrooms, 2 large walk-in closets, and a great room. The 2-year-old home is listed for sale at $400,000 by a local agent.
Well, a friend sent me a text message and said, "Hey, stranger, I heard that you got your home up for rent for $900 a month."
And you said to her what?
I called her up and I said, "No, what are you talking about?"
A fake listing of Jim's home was posted on Facebook Marketplace as rent to own for $900 a month. A too good to be true price for a place like this.
I've had people come to the house. I've had people contact me. My real estate agents had people contact her about it.
A Christopher Hairston posted the rent-to-own listing. Jim got in touch by text wanting to expose Hairston.
I told him I was interested in the home, and he responded back and wanted to know when I'd be willing to move in. And I said anywhere between October 1st and November the 1st. And he responded back and told me that would, okay, that would be available for that time, and he'd be available for a tour.
What does he ask for?
He says that you have to fill out an application, and to fill out the application, he wants $50 per person going to be living in the house, and he wants that paid up front through different pay sites that you can use before he'll even send you an application.
Jim texted saying, that didn't sound right. But as we know, every good scam has a hook to get you to bite.
And he said, well, the money is fully refundable. You need to pay this before I send you the application.
This particular property is for sale only. It's not for rent.
Michelle Felon, Jim's real estate agent, is familiar with how this online scam works.
And they will take the listing agent's photos and the listing agent's description, but they will remove the listing agent's contact information. And they will put their own contact information and put that it is available to be rented or rent to own.
Some people got in touch with you about Jim's house?
They did. I got 4 different calls on this, and I think to your credit of doing these types of stories, it really helps public awareness.
Remember, the scammer listed Jim's place at $900 a month. The way rental prices are today, it would rent for triple that amount.
Another red flag would be to have a preferred method of communication by text only. If they're not willing to talk to you about their home or show you their home, it is more than likely a scam.
Because realtors always want to show you the home.
Absolutely.
Jim has filed a report with the Sevier County Sheriff's Office about the scam, and he notified Facebook Marketplace about Christopher Hairston.
I've learned that there's a lot of scammers out there. I've learned that people are out to take you any way they can.
Jim has decided not to sell his house after all. We called the number to the person identifying himself as Christopher Hairston, and we left a message. There's been no call back, of course. The FBI reported that almost 10,000 people were victims of real estate scams last year, losing over $145 million. And those are just the people who reported the incident. Either buying or renting a home nowadays is a big investment. So knowing how to protect yourself from cyber criminals, being aware of those red flags will give you more peace of mind as you head on your real estate journey. Don?
Yeah, and it's good to do these stories like you're doing to help people be aware. And also remember, if it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true, all right? If you have a consumer question for Don, send him an email, ddare@wate.com, or give him a call, 865-633-6923.